Abelisaurus comahuensis is a theropod dinosaur that lived during the Late Cretaceous Period, approximately 70 million years ago. The species was first discovered in the Neuquén province of Argentina in the early 1980s by a team of paleontologists led by Dr. José Bonaparte. The dinosaur was named after Roberto Abel, a technician who worked with the team during the excavation. Since its discovery, Abelisaurus comahuensis has been a source of fascination for paleontologists due to its unique characteristics and mysterious history. In this article, we will take a closer look at this carnivorous dinosaur, including its physical features, habitat, behavior, and current understanding of its taxonomy. Abelisaurus comahuensis was a medium-sized theropod dinosaur, estimated to have measured between 7 and 9 meters, 23 and 30 feet, in length and weighed around 1.000 kilogram, 200 pounds. Like other theropod dinosaurs, Abelisaurus comahuensis had a small skull with sharp teeth and powerful jaws designed for tearing flesh. Its arms were relatively short, with two-fingered hands that were not very dexterous. One of the most distinctive physical features of Abelisaurus comahuensis was its skull, which was wider than it was long. The skull was also heavily built, with thick bones that were fused together. This unique skull structure suggests that Abelisaurus comahuensis had a particularly strong bite force, which would have been useful for catching and killing prey. Another notable feature of Abelisaurus comahuensis was its short, stout neck, which was only slightly longer than its skull. This short neck may have limited the dinosaur's range of motion, making it less agile than some of its theropod relatives. Abelisaurus comahuensis lived in what is now Argentina during the Late Cretaceous Period, approximately 70 million years ago. At the time, the region was dominated by a vast floodplain that was home to a variety of plants and animals. Based on the fossils that have been discovered, it is likely that Abelisaurus comahuensis was a top predator in its ecosystem, preying on a variety of herbivorous dinosaurs and other smaller animals. Some of the other dinosaurs that coexisted with Abelisaurus comahuensis in the Neuquén province include Argentinosaurus, a massive sauropod dinosaur, and Carnotaurus, another large theropod. Due to the limited number of fossils that have been found, it is difficult to say for certain what the behavior of Abelisaurus comahuensis was like. However, based on what we do know about other theropod dinosaurs, it is likely that Abelisaurus comahuensis was a solitary predator that hunted during the day. Some paleontologists have also suggested that Abelisaurus comahuensis may have been a scavenger, feeding on the remains of dead animals. This theory is based on the fact that the dinosaur's arms were relatively short and not very dexterous, which would have made it difficult for it to catch and hold onto live prey. Abelisaurus comahuensis belongs to the family Abelisauridae, which is a group of theropod dinosaurs that are characterized by their short, wide skulls and powerful jaws. The family includes a number of other dinosaur species, such as Carnotaurus and Allosaurus. Despite the fact that Abelisaurus comahuensis has been known to science for several decades, there is still a great deal of uncertainty surrounding its taxonomic classification. Some researchers have suggested that Abelisaurus comahuensis may actually be a species of Carnotaurus, due to similarities in their skull structure and other physical features. However, others argue that there are enough differences between the two dinosaurs to warrant separate species classification. One of the challenges in classifying Abelisaurus comahuensis is the fact that there are relatively few fossils available for study. Most of the fossils that have been discovered are incomplete, and there are no known complete skeletons of the dinosaur. This makes it difficult for researchers to accurately determine its relationship to other dinosaurs and its place in the evolutionary tree. Conclusion: Abelisaurus comahuensis is a fascinating dinosaur that has captured the imagination of paleontologists and dinosaur enthusiasts for decades. Its unique physical features and mysterious history have made it a subject of ongoing study and debate. Despite the fact that there is still much we don't know about this dinosaur, the fossils that have been discovered have helped us to better understand the diversity of life that existed during the Late Cretaceous Period. As new discoveries are made and our knowledge of this dinosaur grows, we may one day be able to unravel some of the mysteries surrounding Abelisaurus comahuensis and its place in the larger evolutionary story of the dinosaurs.